valid point, and I'm going to get Karan Verma. And Karan Verma, you keep beating the Congress party with the stick of corruption. There's a counter-attack on you in this manifesto. The Congress party is saying, let us come to power. We will deal and investigate every corruption by the BJP, starting with demonetization and going all the way to electoral bonds. और जितने नेताओं ने बीजेपी ज्वाइन किया है, all those allegedly tainted netas who have joined the BJP and suddenly become squeaky clean, we are going to investigate all of them as well. So there's a warning here for the BJP as well.
They can warn all they want. Even deep down, they know they're not coming to power. And honestly, it's a perfect example of the pot calling the kettle black. It's the Congress that has been synonymous with corruption. But leave that as it may be, Shreya. This is the single most regressive, divisive, and fiscally implausible manifesto that they could have ever come up with. And I'll be specific. I'll not beat around the bush. Let's start with caste census. I mean, first of all, it was Rajiv Gandhi who on the floor of the House said that, I don't want this poison of caste to burn and plague my country. They did not implement the Mandal Commission for 10 years. And the last thing this country wanted was to be divided along caste lines. So this is very regressive. This is not the liberal value that Congress talks about, raising the ceiling from 50% above. Where are you looking at merit then? I mean,
Maratha reservation किसने दिया?
Speak about merit.
Karan Verma, Maratha reservation किसने दिया है महाराष्ट्र में?
I don't stand with
Maratha
that
reservation किसने दिया है महाराष्ट्र में?
I don't stand with that either, Shreya. I have been very hard on the BJP as far as that is concerned. Then, secondly, legalizing MSP. I mean, this sounds so good. Are you planning to spend 12 to 17 lakh crores every year for this? These are false promises. You talked about falsehoods. This is not plausible. 40 lakh crores is our state budget, and you talk about legalizing MSP. You are pretty much cheating the people. Then, personal laws. Look at the stress they laid on personal laws. What are they trying to achieve here? Are they threatening that they will reverse the triple talaq thing, the way they did in Shah Banu's case? What are they threatening here? Personal laws. Is this what we want in this country?
No, they are saying UCC is not kosher with us. No, what they are saying is very clear. They are saying UCC is not kosher with us. If you want to reform personal laws, there has to be consensus from within the community. There is nothing wrong in them saying that.
No, they've spoken about personal laws. They've given precedence to personal laws. Do we really want personal laws taking over? Do we want something like triple talaq or 4 marriages happening? Do we want that sort of encouragement? I mean, that is very regressive on the part of the Congress. Any policy, you pick up anything that they said. 30 lakh vacancies they plan to plug in the first day. Do you think a country can grow like this? Can you just suddenly fill 30 lakh vacancies? What kind of burden will that have on the exchequer?
They have ideas.
Single innovative plan.
They have ideas. They're saying mining is a big... No, they do actually. They do actually have the right to apprenticeship. I'm going to get in Tehseen Poonawala. Tehseen Poonawala, while we talk about all of this, yeah, give me a moment. You can come to that after I've gotten Tehseen Poonawala. Tehseen Poonawala, I was fairly impressed with 2 things. A, the right to apprenticeship. I don't know how it's possible. I don't know how it will be fiscally possible. How can you force a corporate? For example, to take in 500 people, 600 people and pay them for a year? I mean, will they even agree? How is it possible? And secondly, I thought the entire chapter on the LGBT plus community and giving them rights for civil unions, etc. I thought was very interesting, very progressive. But again, as Karan is saying, आपको पता है आप पार पे तो आने वाले नहीं हो. आप जीतने वाले नहीं हो तो कुछ भी बोल दो और कुछ भी बोल के निकल दो. And all the things that you're detailing requires money. Where will the money come from?
So 3 things. I told you, if you remember, Shreya, about the right to apprenticeship, which will be a game changer. I told you this before, and I'm glad that the Congress is implementing it. So how will this come? All corporates actually go and take in people for coming in as an apprentice. Now, what the Congress is doing, what they're saying is we will guarantee this. So in case you're not picked up, the government will back you up. The government will help you, will fund you till you get a job, because our demographic advantage should not become a demographic disadvantage. So we have an advantage. Now, where do the finances come from? There is going to be growth. They have a plan for 10%, for 8 to 9% GDP growth, which is going to fuel in growth. All of these questions were asked when the UPA was in power between 2004 to 2014. It gave an average of 10% growth versus 6%, which the current government is given on the new data that the government is given. Third, the civil union that you've been asking for, the same community, LGBTQ civil union. Well, the Supreme Court in its judgment, and I quote, has asked the government to bring in laws. So by doing it, the government is only doing what the Supreme Court has said by bringing in laws for that. Because the Supreme Court said, we can't get into this domain. Please bring in laws. Not only are they bringing in laws, they're even safeguarding their rights. Now for the BJP spokesperson, I dare the BJP spokesperson on your show, put your money where your mouth is and say that they are against the caste census. The BJP will not say it. They will come here and they'll attack the Congress, but they will not say it at all. That is the problem. The problem with the BJP is it has no manifesto. All the BJP will talk about is Hindu, Muslim, triple talaq, Pakistan. Beyond that, they have no roadmap. Not just this. Wait for the next phase that's coming out. AI is going to be a very important part, and I am telling you something on your show. When the Congress government is formed and the Congress Prime Minister takes oath, one of the ministries will be a ministry for AI. I am telling you this on your show. The new Congress Prime Minister will have a ministry for AI. This government doesn't even understand what AI is. That is how progressive the Congress is.
No, that's not true. The Prime Minister has publicly spoken about the threats of AI, given that he's been the victim of at least a couple of AI videos of him.
The Prime Minister was wrong. That was
so
not
let's
a
not
deep
say
fake.
that they are not.
No. Let me interrupt you. The Prime Minister was absolutely wrong. That was not a deep fake. That was a duplicate of the Honorable Prime Minister. And that is the problem. That the Honorable Prime Minister did not even know what a deep fake and a duplicate is. And I feel extremely sad that we are losing this advantage.
But he's spoken about the dangers of AI. Let's not say that they are completely ignorant of what is going on in that sphere.
A duplicate for a deep fake. You may fact check me on this. And that is terrible.
Dr.